So I'm Rosie Webb, and I'm the Senior Architect in Economic Development in Limerick City and County Council. And I really lead programs to try to rejuvenate the historic city and town centres. And I'm now I'm head of a new department called Urban Innovation, where we're looking at sort of new models of living, working to help rejuvenate those historic city and town centres. Really, our whole strategy around revitalising the Georgian neighbourhood of the city is around cooperative systems. So it really starts with a community energy company, a community energy grid that we're going to establish where people can work as kind of small local groups to exchange energy between buildings and vehicles, and then maybe even regulate that and take it off the grid and sell it back to the grid. But once you're setting up a community energy company, you have a sort of cooperative structure. So we're really interested in looking at co-housing as a way of sort of teaming up that need to retrofit, but also to create new really good neighbourhoods and communities, so revitalising the neighbourhoods through that. Well, I think the way it's going to have to work is we're going to have to work in little groups, and we're going to have to work as communities who want to live together, and not just live together, but form a community together. So share things together, the things that make sense to share. So we always think about it this way. When we look at the centre of Limerick, it really has a block structure. And if you were to take the size of a block and the number of units that are in it, it's really about the size of what an apartment complex might be now. So if you were to build that today, you wouldn't be in the situation you are now, where each individual unit owner is putting in their own boiler, dealing with their waste, and they have 3 bins coming through their house. You know, each of them has their own dishwasher or whatever it might be, their laundry facilities. There are certain things that make sense to share. So for instance, you'd have one boiler, and it might even be a combined heat and power system. You might have a place where you share laundry facilities. You may even share a car. You certainly wouldn't have 300 bins. You'd have one centrally bin located, and you'd have a kind of a management system that would allow you to live together that way. We need to embrace, again, this idea of living in more compact urban settlements, so towns where you're connected to your neighbor and you have really a vested interest in working together. We really need to move back to that and away from the model of sort of your own isolated countryside retreat, if you like. And so I think that hopefully will help us to build and develop in a way that makes it more economical, more affordable, and a little more fair for everyone.